EK, and we got a special game for y'all today, man. We got the Giants and the Redskins. You know what that means? That means Odell Beckham against Josh Norman. This is gonna be real fun to watch. I'm ready for this. I'm really ready for this, man. I just had some free time. I wasn't gonna play the Barons season today. I just want to play this game, man. Really, it's gonna be very, very intense. We expect to see a lot of physical battle between Odell and Josh Norman. You already heard him, it's heated. Last year when Josh Norman was a part of Carolina, him and Odell Beckham got into it for the whole game, which resulted in Odell Beckham getting suspended for a full year. We're ready.
When you take good players on two teams and you put them in the same division, oh my gosh, look out. That's when you get exciting physical football. And I think
Tom Coughlin.
Awaiting the kick is Dwayne Harris, who had a punt return touchdown a year ago. The Redskins.
It's ready to return. Away. Is ready to kick this deep. And Harris will have a chance to return this. This game is underway live from New. And the fumble to begin the game, but it was recovered by the Giants. That was covered by Sterling Shepard, I think is his name, Sterling Shepard. Eli Manning will come out on this field to start the game after the fumble was recovered.
The fact that he has never missed a start in his career, that is some outstanding accomplishment. Of course, being the MVP of 2 Super Bowls, that's pretty awesome too.
Josh Norman and Odell Beckham lined up already. It's going to be a very, very physical game. Hand off to begin the game to Jennings. And Riley Jr. is on that tackle after a gain of 3 for Jennings.
Here's a look at the offensive starters. At wide receiver out of LSU, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yes, a first-round draft pick by the New York Giants. Odell Beckham Jr. is very polished. He is going to fit right into the NFL. He can do everything.
The Giants at the line.
Beckham was working on the other side. Norman will be watching Cruz.
Manning's going to take it from the gun.
Eli Manning job at throwing. Jennings will get the first down. He gets 8 for the first completion of the game.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple
It's
yards.
Riley Jr. for his second tackle in a row and the second tackle of the game.
They've come out in the dime package.
Josh Norman lined up against Odell Beckham. That would be a pass. Josh Norman is on that coverage, and Sterling Shepard will get the catch for the first down as Josh Norman is on the hit. That goes for 16 yards.
Where the wide receiver plants his outside foot at 5 to 6 yards and catches the football 8 yards down the field.
Josh Norman, his first tackle of the game.
Corners formation here for the defense.
Hand off to Jennings, and Josh Norman is there already.
For the defensive starters, a very capable pass rusher out of Purdue is Ryan Kerrigan.
Yeah, athletic, tough. He can
Ryan Kerrigan is the
pass rush, and he also is quick
player
enough
to
and
watch.
nimble enough to go around you if you're not paying attention.
After running it, it's second down. Shotgun look here for Eli Manning. From the gun.
Norman watching Cruz, and Donnell breaks up the tackle of Blackman.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
3rd and 1, Josh Norman lined up to the left of Odell Beckham.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Josh Norman has excellent coverage. Here's Jennings for the first down, and it is recovered by Breland and fumbled.
The gunslinger slinger at quarterback.
And now Kirk Cousins will come out to the field for the first time.
He was a fourth-round pick by the Redskins back in 2012.
Kirk Cousins was a fourth-round draft pick out of Michigan State University. This is a good, solid NFL quarterback.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Full house formation.
Cousins hits his fullback Johnson, who holds on. He would get 8.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts him in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The Redskins line up in the pistol offense.
Handoff to Jones, a strong power run, who carries big number 98 for 3 yards and gets the first down. That is Harris on the tackle, I believe.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense
And you hear the
is
Redskins
another first
fans.
down, and they are moving down the field.
First down here after the run. Cousins lines up in the pistol.
Play fake to Johnson. Cousins brought down. No. It was just pressure by Jason Pierre-Paul, who was back from the horrific finger injury he suffered in the offseason, resulting in him losing his finger in a fireworks accident.
Short passes, and he can get deep down the field. You're right. He's one of the best in the NFL.
The Redskins come out in the pistol. Second and 10.
Kirk Cousins from the pistol, handoff to Jones, who goes nowhere.
Force on that defense.
They need Rogers Cromartie to turn into a shutdown corner. If they can get that from him, they can return to a dominant defense.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. The Redskins will go with the pistol on this play.
Pistol formation for the Redskins. Play fake. Cousins hit Reed, who gets his feet down. He got his feet down, ref.
Give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another.
Wow. And the Redskins will bring out the punting unit. I believe Reed was in bounds. We're going to see if Jay Gruden wants to challenge, and he will challenge.
Challenge flag is out. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines.
Let's see if Reed had possession.
And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Rule on the field is stands, and the Redskins will lose a timeout.
Does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach.
I believe Reed was down. I believe both feet was in bounds. I'm going to see this. So it's a play fake. He catches it. 1, 2. I believe he was down. It's just a bad call.
I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
And this kick will be returned by Odell Becham, who meets Greg Toller.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
First and 10.
Josh Norman is lined up on Harris. And Beckham Jr. finds his way for the first down. It's 15. Brought down by Breland.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Giants will line up in a full house set. And
It's a draw play. The Redskins bring blitz, and Jennings is brought down by Norman. After game 5.
It's always good for the quarterback to
6.
really do a good job making the pass.
Actually,
right
Gene Francis on the tackle.
Up the field, get the linebackers dropping back to pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
2nd and 4. Josh Norman and Becham face to face. Tigers in the motion. Hand off to Jennings. Right in the middle. Breaks a tackle. He has running room. Breland cannot get to him. Riley finally gets to him. After a gain of 28. That's a first down game by Rashad Jennings.
What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up the big
Just
game.
poor tackling.
To move the chains after that last run. Let's see what they do.
Odell Becham in the slot away from Josh Norman. Josh Norman in. Vereen. And he is brought down by Junior Gillette.
Gillette is just not an outside rusher.
After the gain of 1.
What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside. He stops it for no gain.
2nd down coming up.
Norman and Becham line up with each other. Ball on 17 with 2:56. Donnell goes into motion. Hand off to Rashad Jennings, who meets a sea of Redskin defenders.
Hard to score
He gets none of them.
Sometimes you get in the red zone in the NFL. Why? Because the defense doesn't have to worry about passes down the field. The offense runs it. They are ready to get it done, and they do, and stop the offense for a short gain.
Vereen lined up in the backfield.
3rd and 9. Norman and Becham line up against each other. And touchdown to Vereen. Eli Manning throws a touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Giants now will tack on the extra point.
An extra point after the touchdown is up, and it is good. Six-play, 76-yard drive.
The Redskins ready to return to
And the Redskins should be ready to return. And Ross will not have a chance to return this.
Ross is taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down on the way.
Giants fans are loud. They have momentum after that touchdown. 1st and 10. Kirk Cousins drop back throw. Deshaun Jackson for the first down on the second completion of the game. That's 2nd and inches.
Quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw.
Rogers Cromartie was on that tackle.
Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
2nd and inches for the Redskins. 1:45 left in the first. Ball in the 30. Handoff, counter run. Jones breaks the tackle. First down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
They're going to run this hurry-up offense.
The offense lined up in the full house.
Cousins will scramble out to his right. No, he won't. Garcon. First down. Rogers Cromartie is on the tackle. 16 yards. Gain.
Nice and smooth. Doesn't hurry himself, and he completes the pass.
Ball in the 48 with 57 seconds left.
The Redskins in the pistol. 1st and 10.
Play fake. Cousins, a lot of running room. And he gets out of bounds after a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That leads us to 2nd down.
2nd and 2. 26 seconds left. Handoff. Jones Makes a decision to go over the middle. He gets the first down.
Gain of about 2. First down here after the run. They're loaded up in the
more hurry up offense. Cousins looking, time, wide open. Vernon Davis, the former Bronco, gets the first down to end the first quarter. The ball in the 13. What a play.
The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by the Sierra Denali.
The Redskins capped off the first with a big play, and now we'll try to capitalize here at the start of the second quarter.
Vernon Davis, his first catch of the game, goes for 24.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. And the second
Kirk Cousins, first and 10. Looking for Crowder.
Never got past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. And Eli Apple, the rookie at Ohio State, gets his hand on that.
And it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
It's now second down. Kirk Cousins will take the snap from out of the gun. We'll send it back to the quarterback.
Cousins. Dotson almost intercepted.
As he was looking short.
This time it's Jackson on the
Nice play
coverage.
that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
It'll be third down.
Third and 10. Cousins. Back foot, no.
This pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
The field goal unit will come out
This is a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless
after
you
the
have
Redskins
to.
cannot
There's
capitalize.
just no way you're going to be as good if you
And
have
Hopkins'
good
field goal
balance.
is up.
Throws off the mark. The
And it is good.
Yes, sir.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time.
And the Redskins
it
get on the
stalls out.
board.
But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off.
The Sterling Shepard will not have a chance to return this
At the 20.
as the ball goes out of the end zone.
The Giants ready to take over the football. The defense comes out in the dime. First down at the 20.
First and 10. Hand off to Jennings, who's been eating.
Tackled at the 29-yard
And
line.
Fuller is on that
with
tackle
these incredible
after
rushing
gain of
numbers,
9.
It's no surprise to see this team on top.
They are dominating on the offensive line. There's no question about that. They're being very physical, and that's why they're leading this football game.
The defense comes out in the nickel. The Giants have it at the 29. And
Another handoff to Jennings, and Fuller is there again.
And Jennings is brought down.
He will get
That's not a
9.
good job by the running back. Play the situation. It's second and short. Get the first down. He makes a bad decision, gets tackled short, and now we got a tough third down coming up.
Back to the Giants and Redskins. Is this a rivalry built on respect, or is it something
Third and
stronger
1.
than that?
Handoff Jennings. Did he get it? No, sir, he did.
Both look forward to playing each other.
First and 10, barely got it.
Same division for so long. They're so close when you talk about terms of distance between the two cities. Just a lot of fun to see them play each other.
And Cruz is lined up in the slot. Eli Manning takes it from
Cruz
the gun.
is a slot receiver. Norman leaves his man, but Kyle Fuller is there to clean it up.
Short of a first down. Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first
Eli
down.
Manning has yet to throw an
It's
interception.
the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here.
Hand off to Jennings. And why not keep giving him the ball? You see what he's doing. Already has 60 yards. D'Angelo Hall is on the tackle.
He's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
1st and 10. Vereen now is the running back.
Will run it.
And that's who Eli Manning gives it to. Murphy's on the tackle.
The 46-yard line.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
2nd down now.
Second and 6. Odell Becham and Josh Norman face to face. And Yvette's seen the throw to that side.
The Giants offensive line, they had a mental mistake here. Why? Because they let somebody go unblocked. It leads to a tackle for a loss of yards on the carry.
Phil, the Giants and the Redskins, you've played in this game so many times, and what thoughts come to mind when you think Giants, Redskins?
Just think of a
Baker
great
is on the
rivalry,
tackle.
Jim, no doubt about it. You know, you think of all the great players that have played for the Washington Redskins over the many years.
3rd and 7.
John Riggins.
Play fake to Vereen. Sterling Shepard gets the first down.
For the last 50, 60, 70 years of all the tremendous players that have worn the Giant uniform. What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Manning's got it in the gun.
Manning finds Donnell. Breland's on the tackle.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch, just short of the first down.
Coming up, 2nd down.
2nd down for the Giants.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation.
Beckham goes into motion draw play to Jennings. He gets 4.
He picked up the first down.
Jennings able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up.
Man, we need to see throws to Odell Beckham.
This has been a long drive so far. First down at the 35. Throws to the right.
Josh Norman is on that coverage.
But then lost it.
Josh Norman is the reason why Eli Manning has his first incompletion of the game. Eli Manning was looking for Ty, but Josh Norman was on that coverage.
That time by the defender.
2nd and 10, ball on the 35. 4:15 left. And Jennings has a completion once again and has a first down.
Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
What a drive this has been. The Giants have it at the 20.
Redskins bring blitz and Jennings just tumbles to the ground after a gain of 1, which will bring up 2nd and 10.
They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
That's 2nd down coming up. Play after play after play here on this drive. Manning's back in shotgun formation.
Manning, he's scrambling. And he is lucky he slid because I was going to boom. Brings up 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 6.
This long drive
Norman
continues.
and Harris. Screenplay. Vereen. Touchdown Giants. Vereen gets the 2nd receiving touchdown of the game.
That was a good job on that touchdown that time, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
Wow. It's poor tackling, but great blocking by the Giants.
The Giants getting set for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
Giants ready to kick it away.
Sean Jackson, who is a dangerous returner. See what he does here. Nothing.
They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
Eli Apple, I believe, was on the tackle.
The Redskins offense now marches onto the field.
See what the Redskins used to do before the half.
In the scene.
Cousins jogging throw, looking for his favorite man, Jackson. Put it around the money. Brought down by Thompson. That was around the money. Everybody goes in motion. Last play before the 2-minute warning. It's a screen almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
After the incomplete pass,
this is going to be the last play to the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they do.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Cousins looking middle of the field. Dotson almost intercepted by Thompson. I'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Redskins in the pistol formation.
3rd and 10. Cousins blitzed by the Giants. He found Crowder drops the pass. You have got to be kidding me. That brings up 4th down. You kidding me? And Crowder is hearing it from Deshaun Jackson. That is unacceptable. If you're an NFL receiver, you have to catch these passes. Becham has a chance to return this, and Kyle Fuller is there.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. The Giants now will start their drive at the 23. And Cruz is going to get set in the slot for this snap.
See the Giants try to do something before the half. Norman had Jennings, but he didn't get there in time.
Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more
man coverage across the board for the Redskins.
We all know that.
Norman on Becham. Eli Manning finds Shepard. 3rd inches maybe. 2nd inches.
That out route that time was run to perfection by the receiver. He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football right on target, just short of that 1st down marker.
The Giants will take the snap from the 45.
Hand off to Jennings. I knew that was coming. D'Angelo Hall's on the tackle.
The opponent's side of the field.
Jennings is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Now 1st and 10.
Manning screen. Jennings runs over Rays, but Breland is there on the tackle, and the Giants will call their first timeout of the game with 57 seconds.
Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. Harris lined up now as a slot receiver. 2nd down and 7. Looking to the right side and from
Manning has Shepard open down the field. You've got to be kidding me. Touchdown Giants. Sterling Shepard takes it all the way for a touchdown.
How about this get a wide open receiver down
wow.
the field. Quarterback, good job of finding. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
And this is just a murder.
With an extra point try on the way.
The point after is good. The Redskins.
Score is 21-3 right now.
Here before the half, and now they'll await for the kickoff.
See, can the Redskins get something going before the half?
21-3.
Jackson bobbing and weaving, giving the Redskins something positive.
The Redskins now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. The Redskins lined up in the pistol. The Redskins have it at the 34.
Kirk Cousins pressured.
The defense did everything
Almost intercepted by
right
Thomas.
They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 10.
Kirk Cousins feel the pressure, and down goes Kirk.
Call a timeout and are left now with only one. Now looking at 3rd down.
35 seconds left
Back now into the shotgun.
until we go to halftime. Read completion.
Brings him to the ground. And
Kirk Cousins gets to the read.
you're watching the NFL.
Big play, 19 yards.
1st down here after the completion.
We're just getting them in field goal range.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Cousins looking for Jackson. That is intercepted by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. He has a lot of room. He breaks the tackle. He is taken out of bounds by Kirk Cousins. This game is just spiraling out of control.
Player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout.
Kirk Cousins is an injured player on the field. I did not even know we had an injury.
Exactly what happened down there.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it?
And Jennings would get this ball absolutely ridiculous.
Tackle down at the 49-yard line. The Giants have to take their final timeout. That's it. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. New set of downs now after picking
See
up
the
the
Giants
first on
choose
the
to work
ground.
the sidelines. Josh Norman, I believe, getting the rest.
Split out wide.
He's been playing all game.
Snapping out of the gun. Throw to the left.
Eli Manning finds Vereen. They have no timeouts left, and that's going to take us to the half. And Kirk Cousins has a broken collarbone, so that means Colt McCoy has to play. Let's see if they can lead the comeback.
With the story.
Guys, I had a chance
You know that I want you, and you want me, but I don't know. You know, I know that this ain't right, because you want me, because I got dough. Ever since you walked in, sat my phone, slammed my door. You know, I know that you've been on it, and I've been on it, on the love. So really, I'm better get down on it. Yeah, I love when you spend around on it. Yeah, even though your homie won't chill. I got you, bro. Go ahead and add me real quick, man. You trying to play, bro. Go ahead and add the boy. 2 clutch 3. I'm not trying to watch highlights of me getting beat.
The Redskins ready to return the kick.
Jackson, let's see if the Redskins can come back.
And no return this time as he takes a knee. First down here.
Colt McCoy, let's see if he can lead the charge.
Reed's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time.
Ball in the 20.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the
First
snap.
throw for McCoy is a dart to Garcon for 11.
Catch for a first down. McCoy's lining up in the pistol.
Play fake.
Scrambling
McCoy.
out of the pocket.
Looking, Jackson, way over here.
Incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can.
Notice Jenkins was on that coverage, I believe.
What a job in effort.
The Redskins snap it at the 31.
Looking across the middle for Deshaun Jackson. Right at midfield, 19 yards. And we're still running no huddle.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
McCoy, Reed, first down. 16 yards.
First down. McCoy set in the pistol.
McCoy almost intercepted. Was looking for Jackson, but found Breland. I mean, not Breland, Thompson.
The NFL is going to have one or two passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Second down following that incompletion. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Colt McCoy looking. That pass was for Crowder. Vernon Davis reached up and got you, selfish tramp. Oh my God, it was gonna be a first down, man. Vernon Davis, you're lucky if you ever touch the ball again just for that. 3rd and 4. There you go. Crowder gets his chance after dropping the pass in the first half. And Colt McCoy is looking pretty good right now. McCoy hit Jones on the flat. He gets 5.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets a completion.
Second down here. The Redskins with an empty backfield look here.
Empty backfield look for Colt McCoy. 2nd and 5. McCoy, Crowder, great blocks. First down. Gain of 7.
To snap it for the 9th play of the drive. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
First and goal. McCoy, Grant, same play. And Grant is injured. We'll take a quick break while the medical staff will come out here. Eli Apple was on the tackle.
We're back after the injury timeout, and Danielle Bellini will have the update on the injury in just a moment.
Well, after watching that play, I think it's safe to say it's a lower body injury. Not sure
ball on the
exactly
3-yard
what
line.
it is, but I hope the player's okay.
Let's see what the Redskins try to do. Handoff to the fullback Johnson. Touchdown Redskins. And the Redskins on the board for the first time today with the first touchdown.
Gets the touchdown. So many things they do are underappreciated.
And Johnson spikes the ball.
Protecting the quarterback, but nothing like scoring a touchdown.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point.
So make it 21-10.
Inside of the uprights. The Giants returners are back.
Quinn Johnson getting the first touchdown of the game for the Redskins.
21-10.
And Grant will not be able to return. He has turf toe. Second injury today. Harris is ready to return his kick. Last time he returned the kick, he had a fumble. Junior Gillette is on that tackle. Ball's on 22 to see if this Redskins defense can come out and do something very amazing.
It's first down as they head to the line. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Quarters formation for the Redskins.
Play action.
Play fake to Jennings. Here comes the rush. Eli Manning all the way down the field, and that was Josh Norman who got burnt. Are you serious? The one time I don't cover Becham, I get burnt. Josh Norman just got burnt by Becham.
That means the play calls were good. The offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open.
First down at the 35. And Jennings.
Hand off to Jennings.
And Jennings is brought down. The Giants have looked terrific on offense.
Eli Manning only has one completion today.
Finding the end zone.
Yeah, he has been right on target, pinpoint with those passes, and
3 touchdowns already.
They're winning this game here today.
Second down coming up. Harris is in the slot. And Jennings handed the football.
Jennings somehow gets through all those people.
The Giants have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason.
How? That's what I want to know.
And Jennings been brilliant, and he's shown no reason to stop giving him the football.
Well, but it's working well. Don't stop. The running game is hot. The offensive linemen feel the power. They love it. Just keep running right at it.
Ty goes into motion. Hand off to Jennings again. Why not? He's been eating all game.
As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough.
Screenplay. Jennings somehow says all these blocks, and Josh Norman's on their tackle.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7. They've come out in the dime package.
They're going to try it again.
They're setting up screen.
Why did you leave Vereen?
Vereen is stopped there.
And he gets the first down. Why did he leave him? You idiot.
They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
Manning is going to take it from the gun.
They double team Gene Francis. Cruz, touchdown. And we see the salsa. The salsa is back. Victor Cruz with the touchdown and the salsa.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
Oh my gosh.
The Giants getting set for the extra point.
The extra point
is good.
Is up. And good.
The Redskins now have even more work to do to get back into this hit. Giants ready to kick it away.
Jackson will not get a chance with it. He muffed it. Neal.
They'll take it at the 20. They come to the line, and it's first down. McCoy is set. Empty backfield. Out of the shotgun.
McCoy has empty backfield, which leads to him scrambling, will not get anything. Kennard is on that tackle.
Ross is lined up in the slot.
Ross is a slot receiver. McCoy. Ross is who he finds across the middle.
First down here.
Running no huddle.
The Redskins come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the
looking for Crowder, almost intercepted by Eli Apple. That's Laramie Collins.
Like that in my career, where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it, you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. McCoy's setting up now in the pistol.
Play fake, McCoy. Looking, Garcon way overthrown.
McCoy's mobility, boy, gives him a chance to make the play, doesn't it, when you force him out of the pocket, but not able to complete the pass because nobody's open. Nickel formation here for the defense.
3rd and 10.
Getting away from the
McCoy buying time. Could not get Ross.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see
We're going for it.
Give that type of effort. How about the receiver?
We're going for it.
All out to make the catch. Doesn't quite get there, but the effort
We have
is
to.
outstanding.
We don't really have to, but it's like all or nothing right now.
From out of the pistol. The Redskins have it at the 39.
McCoy is looking, finds nobody.
But you might as well look at it like a
turnover on
It's going
downs.
back the other way.
I'll just say this, Jim. When you're a gambling football team, you're willing to go for it on 4th down, even though you're losing in the second half and you don't get it. You just got to deal with a little bit of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
Real good field position here to start this series. The defense comes out in the dime. 1st and 10.
1st and 10, yet to be a sack. Becham burns Norman again. 16 on the play.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this 1st down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here.
Off the back foot, and Breland gets the interception. And this game is still a little bit alive for the Redskins.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
And there's still a little bit of hope for Washington.
Line of scrimmage, 1st down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Takes off with it.
McCoy, Doxson gets out of bounds.
You see the offense.
McCoy is taking over low-key, even though they're losing.
Two teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is 2 different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim. And it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
1st down and 10. Gonna try and scramble now.
Crowder, no, out of bounds.
Incomplete.
That's what McCoy is looking for.
Second down after the incompletion. McCoy's going to be in the pistol here. The Redskins pistol set here.
McCoy almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. McCoy is lined up. Empty backfield. Takes it from the gun.
McCoy, Davis, leaping catch. 1st down.
After this play. 1st down here after the completion. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Gets away from the pressure.
Reed, and that is intercepted.
He has an interception. He's brought to a halt.
And it might just be over.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. He'll keep it on the play fake.
Eli Manning has yet to be sacked, and D'Angelo Hall gets it right back.
That brings the play.
Odell Becham bring him down. So this game is still has a little bit of hope. Redskins still have a little bit of hope.
First down on the way. Reed's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Out of the pocket.
Oh, Deshaun Jackson just cannot get it to him.
Heads out of bounds. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Wide receivers are bunched up.
I believe that was after that backed off of Garcon.
Scrambling now.
McCoy looking. Dotson, Rogers commodity once again. He has room. And Moses, he jukes Moses. Oh my God. Rogers Kamara is going to take this all the way. Touchdown Giants. And ladies and gentlemen, this game really is over now. I tried. I tried. I tried. I really did. I tried.
The Giants lined up now for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Redskins return team has been on the field way too often today as they are getting blown out. The score's 35-10.
35-10 is the score right now. We'll also have the chance to return this, and he makes a move. He gets stopped at 19.
Mark him down at the 19.
How is nobody not tackling? How is nobody not tackle Rogers Kamara? That's what I want to know.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Now 1st and 10. He's scrambling now.
Ross could not dive.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A.
Giants defense is ridiculous now.
The Redskins come out and a bunch set. Now on the move.
And Davis wide open down the field. We're going to take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.